Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review on the album Live in Leipzig by Mayhem. This live album was recorded in 1990, but for whatever reason wasn't released until 1993. Anyway, so before I get to the songs, I'm going to name off the band members really quick. Necrobutcher on bass, Dead on vocals, Hellhammer on drums, and Euronymous on guitar. So the live album starts off with the song Death Crush, of course from the Death Crush EP. Very good song. The next song, also from the Death Crush EP, is Necrolust, another great one. The next song from this live album is Funeral Fog, which of course is from their first album. Very good song, very classic song. And then the next song after that is my favorite Mayhem song, Freezing Moon. Just amazing. The next song is Carnage, also from the Death Crush EP, I think. Hold on, actually, I don't remember if it was or not. Sorry, I haven't listened to the Death Crush EP in a long time. No, it's not on here. Or, I don't know. This is the version with Dead on vocals, the bootleg, so it's like a couple songs aren't actually on here. I don't know. I think it was on the official version of the Death Crush EP, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Carnage, great song. The next song is called Buried by Time and Dust, another one from their first album, another classic one. I also really love this one as well. The next one is Pagan Fears, also from their first album. This one is interesting because there's only two Mayhem live albums in terms of their early ones with Dead on vocals that have the live version of Pagan Fears. But yeah, it's another great song. The next song is called Chainsaw Gutfuck, another great one, again from the Death Crush EP. And then the last song is Pure Fucking Armageddon, which arguably is probably my favorite from the Death Crush EP. I don't know, most songs are really good from there, but this one and probably one other one like Death Crush is also my favorite. It flip-flops between the two. Anyway, sorry, enough rambling. Now, the reason why I went by these songs pretty quickly is because for the most part, 99% of these songs, all but one of these songs, are pretty much a repeat from every early Mayhem live album with Dead on vocals, except, again, for Pagan Fears, which only appeared on this live album and Live in Zeitz. So, overall, probably their best live album in terms of audio. The audio quality on most of their early live albums, especially with Dead on vocals, is really, really bad. I mean, Live in Just Him is Just Him, however you pronounce it. Live in Just Him is okay, pretty decent, but this one definitely has the best audio quality. I don't know why the other ones aren't, except for like Live in Sportsburg, because that one was, you know, sourced from a bootleg, but then the audio was turned into the official version. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the best audios in terms of a Mayhem live album with Dead on vocals is this one. The other thing to mention is the fact that this live album. Now, I'll actually, you know, get into that when I talk about the, you know, packaging and everything. Anyway, but yeah, so the track listing, again, kind of a repeat for the most part of their other live albums during this time. That's the only reason why I went by them so quickly. Anyway. So, for the packaging and everything, of course, on the little sleeve you get a little, like, tag thingy. It says, Live in Leipzig, 180-gram heavyweight vinyl, marking 25 years of this legendary show featuring classic lineup of Dead, Euronymous, Necrobutcher, and Hellhammer. And then, of course, you get the front cover. You get the Mayhem logo in purple, which is actually pretty cool, because for the most part, the Mayhem logo is either white or black. But I never, I think this is the only time that the Mayhem logo is actually purple. I know Live in Zeitz, the Mayhem logo is kind of in a very ugly shade of brown slash, copperish color. But in terms of all the Mayhem logos, in terms of all the different colors it's had over the years, I think this is the best. Just looks really, really cool. And then, of course, on the front you get, a picture of Dead. Although, something very interesting, every other Mayhem live album, all of them, except for this one, have the name of the live album on the front, on the bottom here. For some reason, this one doesn't. And it's an official version, so it's not like it doesn't because it's a bootleg or anything. This is an official, album, so, I don't know. Although it does say the title, both on the spine right here, as well as on the back. But for some reason it's not on the front. As for the back, well, you do get the track listing, but you also get the band members, the credits right here, as well as, of course, the name of the album, Live in Leipzig. It says Live in Leipzig, East Germany, 26-11-90. So yeah, 1990. And then on the little bit further down, it says a tribute to Dead, died by his own hands, April 1991. So this was the last, or one of the last recordings with him before he, unfortunately, committed suicide. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, in terms of the back, again, it has, this as well as a picture of the band members over here. But something about this picture, it shows the other three band members really, really well, but that blur right here, that blur is, right here, that's Dead. It's kind of a shame, because I guess he was moving when they took the photo, so there's, like, he's sort of a blur. It's a motion blur, so you can't really see him really well. Because, motion blur happens when you move during a photo being taken, and that's kind of what happened here. But, that's alright, because, there's a pretty good picture of Dead on the front. Now, you do get some cool bonus stuff with this live album. More particularly with this Peaceville reissue. First up, you get this really cool booklet. As you can see here, they have, it's like a poster for their live show, which is really, really cool. And then when you open it up, you get some really cool sort of just a whole bunch of information of the live album, the making of it, the recording of it, and just the overall information of the era of this particular part of the band. Then you get some really cool photos as well. Hold on, let me flip this around. You get a picture of the, no, wait, there we go. You get a picture of the band right there, Dead, and then you get another one. There we go, it's on camera now. And then you get that, which is, the picture on the front, as well as the, you can see down, there we go. You can see down there in the corner the cover for the original Live in Leipzig cassette tape. And then over here you get a lot of pictures of the band. Just look at that, that's awesome. And then over here you can see Dead without his makeup, his like face paint on. And then, also, I believe the original CD version for Live in Leipzig had this picture as the cover. This one right here with, Dead in the dark with a candelabra. But yeah, just some really, really cool photos of the band live on stage. And then you get, I believe these are just, letters as well, some letters that they wrote to people. even more information, and you get a bigger version of the picture on the back. Some more promotional material, and then some more on the back as well. Now, as for the vinyl sleeve, it's not just a vinyl sleeve. It has some really cool stuff on it. Of course, you get even more promotional material down here, as well as right there, a picture of Dead. And then on the I forgot. And then on the top, there's a whole bunch of information here. Basically, what this all is, it's kind of hard to read because of the font and the purple background, but it's basically, I guess this was from some kind of interview or something, just Dead talking about, a very dark part of his past where he had a near-death experience. But yeah, very interesting read. But yeah, and then on the back you get, lyrics to 2 of the songs on the album, as well as a quote by Dead, which I cannot read because it's in Swedish. But you can see his, signature right here. And then you get a really cool little demon drawing right there. But, yeah. So, what are my final thoughts on this live album? It's the best in terms of audio recording. Track listing wise, it adds the song Pagan Fears again, which is only on 2 of the live albums. This version on here is definitely far superior to the one on the live album Live in Zeitz. Also, I believe, if I remember correctly, in terms of their live albums with Dead, this is the only one that's not, a performance in Norway. This is actually a performance in Germany. So that's kind of an interesting little tidbit. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Like, it is definitely the best, audio-wise of their early live albums with Dead on vocals. It also has a ton of bonus content, not like songs, but like the bonus booklet you get along with the little information bits on the actual vinyl sleeve. But yeah, it's just one of the best live albums in terms of black metal live albums. And again, just like with the rest, it's really cool to hear Dead's vocals on the classic songs from their first album. And it would have been really cool to, hear Dead on that live album. I'm sorry, not that live album, that first, studio album, but unfortunately he was, dead by the time, Dead was dead by the time that came out, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a very, very good one. I'm sorry I'm saying this over and over again, but I just love this live album. It's literally, again, one of the best live albums, both in metal and black metal and metal as a whole. But yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Anyway, so that was it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.